series of pages on the members website just to show you how to do some basic linking to documents and adding content. So the first one we'll do is we're going to create a simple page in the club documents category, and we're just going to link to a PDF. So we'll just go into the admin area, and I'm already on the club documents category, so I've got there by going to content and click on the club documents, and this gives you your different categories. So the one we're interested in is club documents. We're going to create a new page here, so click on the page icon and we'll just call it add a PDF. Click on the enable page checkbox just to make sure it shows on the website. And all we need to do is just scroll down to the bottom here, and we have file link. We'll just click on browse upload, and we'll go to our documents folder, or if you like, you can upload one directly from your local machine by upload here. This will give you a local machine. We're just going to go to documents, and we'll choose the address code. I think it's quite a short one, this one here. Okay, and we'll create this page. Go back to the website and refresh. So we now have a new item in here at the top, and it just says add a PDF, and any one of these links, so there's no content to the page, either one of these links will just open up the PDF in the new browser. And simple as that. Okay, so next one we're going to do is we're going to create a web page with a link documents, and we want one similar to the juveniles playing times, which is this one here. Okay, so we're going to create something like this. We won't not so elaborate, but we'll just see how we can do this. So again, going back to our admin, we'll click on the content tab, club documents, and we'll just call this one page with a PDF. Okay, enable our page, and we can just go ahead and add the document here. So we just add exactly the same document. If I just go ahead and create that, go back to documents, then we have, same as we had before, we just got a link, two links here. Both of these links will again do exactly the same as before, and it'll open up the PDF in a new window. But we actually want to add some content to this page, so we'll go back and find this page that we're creating. And we just need to add some content, so I'll just grab something that we have from here, from our test page we set up. Just copying this text, and I'm going to paste it into the page content area. And if I just go ahead and update that, just see what we have now. Just refresh. Okay, so now if I click on one of these items here, then that will actually take me to the page which we created, because the most priority here is for users to be directed to a page where you have content. The attachment is automatically attached to the top here, so once they're on the page, then they can click on this, on the PDF link, and that will open up the link in the new window. So those are your two options for adding PDFs. And okay, and so next one we're going to do is we're going to create an item. We go to the home button here, and we have our latest news. So latest news is a category on its own, and you can create pages under any category, and you can just duplicate those and choose the duplication to show under the latest news. So we'll do both of those just so we see how we do that. So to add a new item to latest news, which is under Club News, we have latest news. Just go to these items here. So we've got quite a few items here. We've got actually 5 items, but on the home page there's only 3 items in the homepage widget. So we'll just see how we can manage these. So again, going back to our admin area, and we'll be going to content, and this time we're going to Club News. This is where our latest news is. So we can see the items that we got here. We've got one which actually has an hourglass, which means that it's been scheduled for a certain time. I'll show you how to do that as well. But for now, I just want to add a simple page to latest news, and we want to add a thumbnail image. So we'll again create a new page, and we'll call this latest news post with thumbnail image. Okay, so we just enable that page, and so we need to add some content here. We can add some content to the page introduction text only, and what that will do is that will give you some introduction text. We're actually viewing that. So if I just go ahead and do nothing else, but just save that, create this page, we'll go back to the home website, refresh, and the item hasn't showed up here, okay, because we haven't actually enabled it to show on the home page. But if I go to my latest news section, then we see that it has actually turned up at the top here. So we have a title, and we have the text which we added in the page content introductory text field, and we have some more information here. Okay, there's no links here because we haven't linked a document, we haven't created a page, so it's just a simple unclickable title and some text. Okay, so if we want this to show on the home page widget here, we just need to enable it. So I'll just go back to the page which we're creating. Again, content and Club News. Just edit this page which we're creating here. Okay, so the other thing we need to do is there's an item here which is homepage listing, and if we just set this to yes and update, go back to the home page, and we now have the item showing. Okay, so we've just got our title and this text we have in here. It's just quite useful if you don't need to actually just want to give like a short message. You don't need to link to anything, and you want to show this, then it's quite a useful thing to do. Okay, so adding a thumbnail image. Again, very simple. We'll just go back to the pages we're creating. I'll just push the back button there and scroll down, and here we have an option for page thumbnail image information. So just go browse upload, and we can choose one from any of the images that we have on the website. There's nothing really much in here at the moment, so we'll just choose this one which we've been using before, and we'll go ahead and update, go back to the home page and refresh, So we now have the thumbnail. So order is the title, thumbnail, and the introduction text. Okay. If we go to latest news, then the thumbnail also appears in our little box there. If we want to add if you want this to actually link to a page, then we can add some content. So we'll just go and find our page again. I'm just clicking the back link here because it's already set up. And we just need to add some content and update, refresh. So we now have two items. We've got one which we have a link. The title now turns into a link, and we have a find out more link. So clicking any one of these two links will take us to the page which we've created. And again, all the other items in latest news, they all show up as links at the bottom. So really, really quite simple stuff to do. Okay, I think that is all we need for there. And just one last thing is to how we can schedule a post. So we could just use the same post. Back again, scroll down to the bottom. And here we have a last option is the page publishing dates. So very simple. You can choose to, we'll set this from before in time. So we'll set this on the 2nd of April 2022, and we'll set it to the 9th of April 2022. You can set a time as well if you like. You can set this 9 AM, 9 AM, or whatever time you want. And what this does is basically this the first date that you set from is the date which it will appear, and 2 is the date which it will automatically disappear from the website. If I just update that, and we'll go back and see what that looks like on the back end. There won't be any change on the front end. Club News. And so we now have two icons here. There's the home icon, which tells us that it's showing in the homepage widget, and we have this hourglass, which means that there's been a timeline set on it. Okay, and I think that is everything that we need on this site. If you wanted to, again, by PDFs, you can do exactly the same. Just edit this last one here. We can add a PDF. So again, scrolling to the bottom, file link, browse, upload, and documents. Add our dress code. Update. So go back to the home page. So we now have a linkable title. We have a link to the file attachment. We have our introduction text, and we have a find out more link. And our thumbnail has gone for some reason. Let me see why. Okay, so it's decided to, oh, I know why. Sorry, because I clicked the back button rather than going to the updated page. So that was my mistake. So we'll just go ahead and add our image in there again. Update and refresh. Okay, so now we have everything. We have our clickable title, our link to the file attachment, the document, our thumbnail image, the text, and the find out more button. So if I click the file attachment or the find out more, this gives us two options. I think if we just click the file attachment, then that opens up the file in there. If I click the find out more, then that takes me to the page with the content which we added and the link to the PDF document. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful. And as always, anything else you need, just let me know, and we'll make some more videos.